Let me get my mic into position.
Alright, I'm ready when you is.
Wait, did you scroll down the studio?
Yeah, keep it down. Ready? That was easy.
And we're on. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Three Amigos radio show. This time, I promise, we're live. It's actually us, not a recording.
Yep, we're live. That wasn't a joke. That didn't pan out. Sometimes my mouth is okay. Wait, no. Most of the time, my mouth is faster than my brain.
Yeah, I don't. All right, so
Jeez.
I think we got a good show lined up for everyone.
Yeah. Ignore this slow start.
Yeah, because we haven't. It's been longer than a week since we've done it.
Yeah.
So
it's actually kind of weird coming back into.
It is a little like it's actually been just the right amount of time. Our first episode after Christmas break is going to be very strange.
Yeah, it is. Assuming we're coming back.
I
mean, I've just assumed that I was coming back.
Well, I'm assuming if they
That
cancel,
we were
we're going to get like a really huge like internet like mail-in petition.
Yeah,
from all our fans.
Yeah,
they're gonna. The voice of the people.
Thanks, Mom.
Will be heard
in advance.
Will be heard to bring back Three Amigos.
Yeah. Should we introduce ourselves?
So I was thinking I was going to do.
Okay. I'm never sure if I should remind you.
So
I shouldn't because you're the host.
That's quite all right. So as Matt was graciously observing, I'm your host, John Weinert. You can tweet to me at John Weinert1, the number, not the word. As always, I'm joined by my faithful friend,
Nice.
Matt, High Priest of the GFU Bear Cult Johnson.
Ooh, that might be my new favorite one. High Priest of the GFU Bear Cult.
Yeah.
I like that one. That one's pretty good.
Thank you. And you can tweet to him at...
you can tweet at me at Matt from Alaska. The words... Not the other thing.
not the words, not the encoded in binary.
What was it? The High Priest of the GFU Bear Cult?
High Priest of the GFU Bear Cult.
Because I'm tweeting that out.
We're also going to be talking about that.
We will be talking about that because there's been updates.
There has been.
But let's not get ahead of
ourselves.
ourselves. Been up. Actually, I mean, we can start there. We don't have to start anywhere in particular.
That's true. Let's start there.
Since we already brought it up?
Yeah.
And since we were just talking about it before we realized that we had to go back on the air. I say back, but go on the air.
Yeah. So, as many of you who go here... Matt.
I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
Because it kept buzzing, and I forgot that I actually do that every time.
That is...
Please forgive me.
Highly unprofessional.
Please forgive me. I'm so sorry.
Have you ever, Didn't you listen when the M&Ms told you to turn your phone off? Like at the beginning of a movie? Oh, at the beginning of the theater?
Hey, you want to hear something kind of terrifying?
What?
There's probably going to be an M&M movie soon.
I remember having that we had that conversation.
Have we had that conversation? Yeah. Doesn't that sound awful? That it probably is going to happen?
Yeah,
I'm just not going to see it.
Make your peace with it.
And also, it might not happen. I'm just being a pessimist.
It'll happen. I mean, there's a lot of time left before the heat death of the universe finally knocks us off.
We got billions of years for this M&M movie to come out. Sorry, I mean 4,000 years. That was a joke. So we were talking about the end of the world, but I switched it. Like I did the old switcheroo.
Right.
Nice. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so yes, as anyone who goes to George Fox will be aware, and as
anyone in the know,
yes, Matt, as anyone in the know will be aware. For those of you who aren't aware of in the know, it means the people who know.
Thanks. John.
Which is for those of you that aren't.
For those who weren't in the know,
yeah. So anyone who goes to George Fox, and I think we talked about it last week.
We've talked about it
before.
Yes, we talked about it last week.
Yeah. So the ASC is constructing, or wanted to construct, a $70,000 bear statue.
Bronze.
Yes.
Bronze bear statue.
On campus. Because a bruin, which is a type of bear, is our mascot.
An archaic term for a bear.
Indeed it is, Matthew. Indeed it is.
And so, pretty much everybody was like, hey, this is dumb. Yes. And then ASC was like, no, it's not, but you can vote on it. And so they opened voting up on IGFU.
Yeah, it's some site I've never heard of.
No. Well, that means you've never voted for ASC.
No, I haven't.
Because that's how you vote for ASC.
Like one person runs for like every...
One person ran for president last year.
Yeah, I feel like...
He won. Shout out to...
I think it's
Justin?
Was Justin
Jason?
Last year? So
Jay. We'll just call him Jay.
Like a veneer dynasty.
Yeah, it's a veneer.
The Veneers. The Veneers de Newburgh.
Yeah.
Because aren't like all most of the positions like run uncontested?
There's some that are usually contested.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, wow. This was kind of on topic though. I'll applaud us for keeping close to on topic.
I think the thing that gets us most off topic is complaining about how we get off topic.
That's actually a good point. We should probably stop complaining about it. It's been a semester now. Thereabouts.
Let's just be us.
You do
we'll
you.
Just be ourselves. This is America, the land of the free.
Speaking of
home
America,
of the brave.
where they vote.
Yes, freedom, democracy. Go on.
So yeah, you can vote on IGFU. If you're at George Fox, you have to have a George Fox login and stuff. But right now the vote is I just opened up the page. There's 749 voters have cast their ballots.
Oh, wow.
We don't get to see how they voted, unfortunately.
Truly, we live in a dizzying time of democracy and freedom for the common man.
For the common student.
For the common man who can afford a college education.
And woman.
Well, yeah, I mean, man.
And all those in between.
Yes, but I mean, like, man, is often used as a generic term for humanity.
That's terribly offensive.
Is it?
I don't know.
I mean, it probably is offensive.
It's probably offensive to somebody.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure someone's offended.
They're probably not listening.
Yeah, probably not.
If you are,
I don't really.
Sorry?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I think.
Let me know.
We're sorry.
Maybe you can convince me
that
I shouldn't use it.
What an odd tangent that was.
Yeah, this is. Yes, I think it's cold in here. I think that's what's throwing me off.
No, I am.
It just doesn't feel right.
No, I am incredibly tired. So, I flew in from my vacation, and we're off topic. I flew in from my vacation. It was a...
Wait. Let me just finish the one, because we're almost done with the point, and then we can just talk about your vacation as much as you want. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Is that cool? Okay. All we're saying is vote.
Yeah.
Voting closes tomorrow at 5.
Does it?
I think, yeah. So vote, please.
Even if you want the bear statue, you may be wrong, but you're still entitled to vote.
I guess, yeah.
Or instead of, just don't, because I don't like you. Just kidding. Honestly, if we get the bear statue, I'll just be like, whatever.
Yeah, actually, you won't really care that much.
And hey, it might be neat.
Maybe. I mean, I'll never admit that it is, because...
Oh, that's a good thing to admit, John.
I'll always pretend that I still think it's dumb. Even if it's really
Even
cool.
if it turns out to be like the most rad thing that George Fox has ever done.
It shoots fire out of its eyes.
Actually, ASC, if you're listening, tack on another 5,000 for firework eyes, and I might switch my vote.
Oh, so I was talking to...
And we have the power of the radio.
I was talking to Jeremiah earlier,
yes.
Jeremiah Crisp.
He was on our show.
We were talking about like things that would be cooler for them to build a statue of. And one of them was George Fox fighting a bear.
Yeah.
Or also
that would be pretty sick.
George Fox befriending the bear.
Oh, that one actually would be pretty good.
Or my favorite, George Fox and the bear reproducing the pottery scene from the movie Ghost.
That is the best one. That is what we need. Would George Fox be coming from behind the bear, holding like the bear's paws?
I think so.
Or would the bear be guiding George Mr. Fox?
I mean, George Fox died in the 1600s, so that would make more sense for him to be the ghost.
Are you saying that the bear?
I mean, I guess the bear
bear's alive.
The bear that our mascot's named after is also dead. So
The bruin.
yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
But bears are still around.
I don't know. But I don't think you can prove that. Have you ever seen one in person? I mean, I have, but
yes, I have.
I don't know what point I'm trying to make here.
Me neither, Matt.
I actually,
Me neither, Matt.
Honestly, if they changed it to what we said, what was it last week about the 100 bronze statues
yeah.
instead of the one bear statue, I would much rather vote for that because that is kind of funny. It's a little self-aware that we need here at George Fox.
Yeah, I would vote for that too.
We don't need to take ourselves so seriously, us Quakers.
You know,
I mean,
neither of us are Quaker, but
and most of the people here aren't. But
whatever.
It's a principle.
You know what they should build? They should build a rocket ship.
Yes.
Shaped like a bear.
Yes. This is yes.
And then
they
launch
should
it
use
into
their entire
space.
ASC reserve. 400,000, they say. That could build a spaceship, I'm sure. I can't even imagine 400,000. No, it could.
Could it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All you need is a little bit of. You need some metal. You need some fire and a bucket full of dreams. And that's what George Fox gives you. Be known for shooting into space.
A pocket full of dreams. Or no, do you know that guy? Or maybe it's happened a few times that like attached balloons to like a lawn chair.
Yeah.
There's like stories about that. I don't know if it happened or not, but they should do that.
One of Mythbusters' first episodes was on that, actually.
I think they did it, didn't they?
I think they did with a child. I don't remember. It was a long time ago when the production value was incredibly low for that show.
Yeah.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Dang it, John.
It kind of was.
No, dude. Mythbusters was way better after like 3 or 4 years.
Well, it was, but then I think it peaked, and I think the newer ones...
Yeah, I haven't watched it since.
The good old days were in the middle. I think eventually it just turned into nothing but an excuse to blow things up.
Yeah,
which is entertaining,
nice,
but
I kind of liked
repetitive.
the fun science stuff.
Yeah.
That was neat. So Jamie and Adam, I know you're listening. Bring back the good old days. You'll get two viewers back.
Yeah,
and I know you're depending on us for your viewer dollars.
They were like right on the edge.
They were almost in the black
between two, like categories of like, you know, if you have this many viewers, you're a success, and if you have this many, you get canceled. And they're teetering on the edge.
They're living on the edge.
They are. They're pretty edgy, the Mythbusters.
Hey, you know what we forgot?
What did we forget?
The theme song.
Did we forget?
Yeah, we have not played the theme song in 12 minutes.
I feel like we usually go the song, don't we?
No, it's usually like 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. Well, then we probably should play it then.
Yeah. I think it's... Okay, theme song.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, a week, a month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. So therefore,
that works because we were just talking about George Fox, and you know how they would call like Quakers, like, you know, like the Friends or whatever.
Oh,
hey,
that's actually pretty good.
You know what we should have instead of a Bruin statue? A statue of all the friends.
Of the friends?
Of the friends.
Oh, like...
Of them, like, playing in the fountain, like in the theme song?
And then they could have, like, a little plaque that has a quiz on it, where, like, passerbys can...
How many episodes have you seen?
No. They can decide which friend they are. Which member of the show Friends.
It'll be like a clickbait
like
quiz.
Like a little, like, bronze plaque that
and
looks
you can
like
just, like, check it off in your mind.
Yeah.
Hey, ASC... We're a fountain of ideas here. Come drink from us. Drink deep from our well of knowledge and creative ideas. Anyway. Yeah, so vote if you're George Fox. If you're not a George Fox, continue being a passive observer. My favorite kind of observer.
Jared Burnham tweeted to me.
I missed you, Jared.
A picture.
Already? There's a picture
of the viral campaign that he's gonna launch when our show inevitably gets canceled.
Oh, please show me this.
I just retweeted it for anyone out there.
Did he just Google like a random picket line or something?
I don't know.
That's 3 old men with poorly photoshopped signs.
Isn't it great?
There's nice perspective on the one on the right.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Thanks, Jared.
Also, Jared, I'll see you in a week and a half.
I won't.
That'll be fun.
I'll be with John in spirit to visit you, Jared.
Ooh,
like
like
a ghost.
Like the movie Ghost.
Like the movie Ghost.
I'm going to be sitting like playing video games.
And I'll be like guiding you.
Like, your hands will be around me. Like,
I know
controller.
nothing about the movie Ghost except for that one scene. That's the only thing I've ever heard of that movie.
Does it have Whoopi Goldberg in it? I think I know.
Is that the one with Wookie? Whoopi Goldberg. It's Patrick Swayze though, right?
I believe it is.
May you rest in peace, Mr. Swayze.
Wait,
I loved you
did he
in
die?
Breakfast Club. He died so long ago. Also, he wasn't in Breakfast Club. That was an 80s themed joke.
Was he in Dirty Dancing?
Yes, that was the one.
So now he's a real ghost.
Oh,
You just said it was years ago, Matt.
But yeah, I don't actually care. I never was really into Patrick Swayze. I used to get him confused with Dennis Hoffman. He died in 2009. Wow, that was 5 years ago.
Was he in Roadhouse? Was that him?
I don't know. Yes, he was.
Okay.
Thank you, Google front page, because I did not want to look
That
any
is so
further than the
handy.
Google. I love Google and Wikipedia combined.
Hey, Google, you should sponsor us.
Hey,
Don't be evil.
nice. And Wikipedia, stop asking. I'm not donating to you. I'm here for free information. You beggar. You alms beggar. Nice. Alms. What are you doing? You're typing.
I am typing.
It's distracting.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to talk about why I'm tired.
Sure,
Because it's about our Thanksgiving,
that,
which we're
yeah.
going to talk about.
Yeah.
So I went to Hawaii. I mentioned it last week that I would be on a
No.
plane. Sorry.
I'm sorry. No, go on.
It was nice. It was warm. The beaches were sandy. I pretty much woke up every day, and then I went out onto the beach and read. Because the only time I ever read is when I'm on vacation. And so I read on the beach, which was real nice. And then I went inside and did other things.
So you just like read for like 5 minutes? And
No,
then,
I
like, I
actually-
read today.
No, I finished my giant book.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
Yeah, like, the thing is 1,000 pages long. I mean, I was at like page 700 or so when I started. So, I mean, 300 pages to read in like 4 days is a lot, right? Tell me I'm accomplished.
300.
I mean, it's more than I usually ever read in a year. So, don't
That's-
tell me anything. Okay, that's actually what I wanted.
300 pages in 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair amount.
A fair amount. Anyway.
I mean, it's not like superhuman,
Yeah,
but it is a
okay,
lot.
whatever.
Also, that tweet.
My friend Drew Morgan just tweeted at me a picture of Wookie Goldberg. I retweeted it. Go to my Twitter. You will enjoy it as much as I did. Anyway, and so yeah, that was a fun weekend. My family was there: brother-in-law, sister, brother, mom, dad. The family things.
Yeah, you know.
The family peoples. And so I had to fly back Sunday night. My plane left at like 11. I got into PDX at 6 in the morning, and I had class at 8 a.m.
Nice.
And I did not sleep on the plane hardly at all.
Yeah, it's hard to sleep on planes.
I can do it sometimes, but like whenever it's a red eye, for some reason, my body isn't like, it's not sleep time right now. But and then I didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. last night.
Wow.
And I had class at 8 a.m. again today.
Wow.
And I've been feeling it throughout the day, like, wow, I am really tired. And then I went to chapel and I fell asleep for a little bit. Only like 15 minutes, actually.
Oh, that's impressive.
Shout out to chapel team. You guys do great jobs.
That's actually really impressive. Because if I was that tired, I probably would have been out.
And
all
and then I have to wake up tomorrow at 8:30.
You should probably go to bed
No,
early tonight.
no,
Maybe.
I don't do that.
The suggestion. In fact, you just want to like take a little nap here on
Just
the,
in K-Fox.
on the
You'll come
floor?
in. You'll come in next week, and I'll just be here nuzzled up, waiting
Like,
for the
like,
next show.
I'll tuck a blanket
Aw.
over you a little bit
That's
more.
a cute image.
Yeah.
You're like my dad. Oh, this is getting weird. I'm uncomfortable. How was your Thanksgiving? Also, Jared Burnham just started following me right now.
Oh.
Jared, this show has been going on for like 2 months. What gives? Tweet at me what gives. Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was nice. It was largely uneventful. I didn't go to Hawaii or anything like that.
But you went to the beautiful sandy beaches of Gladstone, Oregon.
I did.
I'm kidding.
There's
There are
no
no-
sand, nor are there beaches.
You can drive to some, I bet,
Yes.
because we live near a coast.
That is true. Or you could like buy some sand and just kind
And like
Scatter it
spray 'em with
around.
like a hose.
of yeah
For the beach.
or just like. Actually, do people have sand pools?
No, because that sounds like the worst thing ever. Because sand is the worst.
Because I could see that as being a thing.
I
Like,
mean,
you get like a normal
we're
like,
stupid sandboxes. Kids play in them literally all the time
right. No, I'm talking about like
to relax in,
no. Okay, like a normal swimming pool,
but just
but
filled
there's
with
like
sand.
a layer of sand.
like the cement ones they have in like
yeah,
California.
but there's like a layer of sand over the cement.
Okay, now there's some rich person somewhere who has that.
Because I could see that being a thing.
It's totally somebody has that.
Yeah.
Some fat cat, capitalist pig,
1%.
the 1%ers. They have it. I bet they all have it. I bet there's a
Probably.
trade secret, and the sand is
Only-
the perfect temperature.
Yeah.
And if one of us peons tried to do it, the sand would just always be too hot.
it would burn us. It would burn our poor little
Coal mining feet. We're the trodden down. Don't tread on me
vote.
against the bear statue or for
The
it.
solid according to my sources, it's solid gold.
Yeah, it is. They
100
just say bronze.
100 feet tall and has diamonds for eyes.
Actually, if they got that for only 70,000, I'd be like, whoa, yeah. Put that up now. That's a scream. Is that like a Black Friday deal at Bear Statues R Us? It looks like you're trying to get to a joke here.
I am.
Your face is
I am.
trying so hard to
I'm
get to
gonna-
a joke.
I'm gonna give up.
Yeah, you probably should.
But I will, because not a lot actually happened
yeah.
for me over the break. It was just very relaxing. It was a very nice time.
That is, yes.
It was. I don't think I realized how tired I was until
Until you got to
I
sit down and
just
rest.
relaxed
Yeah.
and ate. Because I ate so much food. Not even just Thanksgiving, but just the entire weekend.
My Thanksgiving wasn't like we didn't eat a whole lot of food, but the food that I had this entire past weekend was like the best food I've had in like 5 months.
Yeah, that was sort of my experience as well.
Shout out to Bon Appetit. You give us food, and sometimes I like it. Most of the time, I actually like bone food
Shout out to my parents
for cooking.
and especially my mom.
Yeah, shout out to my
for
mom
giving me food over the weekend. It was really tasty.
and my dad.
Also, my mom sent me back with so much fruit.
Really?
Yeah, if you want like some of those cuties, Matt.
I got cuties.
Nice.
I'm referring to ladies because I'm such a
Nice.
ladies man.
Nice. No, but I mean the oranges.
Oh.
If you want some of those,
Okay.
you can have some because I have more than I think I could eat before they go bad.
Did it? Oh, that was about to be a stupid question.
You can ask if fruit goes bad.
Yeah, but I stopped myself because I knew it was a stupid question.
I mean, it doesn't have an expiration date
Don't
on it.
tread on
so
me.
I'm the common man. You have to respect me. This is a democracy.
Fat cat. Yeah, no, this weekend was like incredibly relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And like we were talking about this on the way over here. I'm almost like done. Like I'm almost done with all my projects. Then it's just tests, and then I'll be done, and then I'll be home. And then it'll be cold. But that's Alaska, and that's what I need.
You just need a little bit of cold.
Actually, it's been cold enough here. I'm kind of getting sick of it. It has been so cold here. Was it this cold last year? I don't remember it being this cold last year. Although
don't
there was
think
that one time it snowed.
or as long.
Maybe
or maybe
so.
this early. Because it does get that cold here. This hasn't been...
It is hard to bear. Ha! Hard to bear.
Oh.
Well,
Well, you're
ASC.
How cold is it get in Alaska?
Darn cold.
Because cold as here?
Yeah.
Because you're
Colder.
like, yeah, that's what I'd expect. But you're like, I can't stand the cold here.
Well, I mean,
It's not even that cold, is it?
but it's a different kind of cold. Because in Alaska, it comes with fun snow.
Oh, it just comes with misery.
Yeah, no, it's just
cold.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
it's windy. That's what kills me, dude.
It's not normally this windy.
This cold wind just I just want to
through
Van
you.
Gogh myself.
Cut your ears off.
Cut my ears off so they
mail
don't stop
'em-
getting so
You
cold.
gonna mail them to Lauren?
Ew. I'll mail them.
She
them
likes
to
art though, so maybe
Oh yeah.
maybe she'd like it.
Hey, maybe that'll be my Christmas present.
Oh,
I'll return all the gifts I got her and just cut off my ears.
Merry Christmas! I got you my severed ear.
What?
Nice. Yeah.
Van Gogh is actually my favorite painter.
Probably me too. I don't know painting. I don't know
Probably me
painters
too.
know well. I haven't like
Just say that your favorite is Rembrandt.
I
That one's a
haven't-
good name. Also, because
maybe. Actually, I
the
do
theme
like-
song
I do
by
like-
Friends was by the Rembrandts.
I do like the Dutch masters.
Like,
The northern.
like
the northern.
you mean the Dutch brothers?
Yes, Dutch Bros.
Haha.
Yes.
Don't Starbucks me, man.
What is that a thing? that a
Starbucksing
phrase?
is like, I don't know. Yeah, I saw it in a movie once.
Just the word, like you saw the word in the movie once.
Well, no, they said the word, and then they explained the idea. It was a comedy.
What was the idea?
I don't remember.
So, over the weekend, probably the highlight or the high point, or at least
Wow, really?
what?
This was the highlight of your weekend?
No, it was probably the most interesting thing to talk about.
Okay. I'll give that to you.
For like, I mean, the high point was no, it wasn't.
We should probably say what we're talking about. I mean, I just read your mind because I know what we're talking about today. But
so the most interesting thing to talk about that happened to me.
in
over the
John's
weekend-
opinion, the most interesting thing to talk about.
that happened to me for other people. Like,
Okay. I'll
no one
stop
cares
bugging
about
you
my
this.
family, except I mean, I do, but like,
I like your family well enough.
you don't. You've met. I guess you met my dad.
I know your dad, and I like your dad.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know your mom, but she's probably nice.
Yeah, she is.
I bet your brother's a real swell guy.
Yeah,
I was going out on a limb. I didn't know if you had a brother.
I do have a brother.
Do you have a sister?
I do not have a sister.
Okay, good. I didn't think you did. I had suspicions because I think we've mentioned your brother, or I've heard you mention. Anyway, what?
Yes. I saw the movie Interstellar.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Yes. What did you think I was talking about?
The other thing. The other thing in space.
Oh no, not yet.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. If that was my highlight, that would be.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I agree. We'll talk about that later. I watched the movie Interstellar. I enjoyed it very much.
I have not seen it.
It had a very good soundtrack.
Hans Zimmer, he
It
makes
was-
music.
It was a good. I liked it very much. It was well made. If you haven't seen it, I just realized there's not a lot I can really say about it.
Yeah.
Other than
That's a tough thing because
that's fine. But
Alex, Jeremiah, and I were planning on going to it next Tuesday because it's cheap on Tuesdays.
you should do that.
Yeah, I'm planning on because I want to see it because I like Chris Nolan because I'm so lame.
Chris Nolan, you know him like really well. You're
I don't know why I
My
call
buddy-
him Chris
my
Nolan.
buddy
That
Chris-
was actually a weird.
Chris Nolan.
I've never called him Chris Nolan. That was weird. I feel strange saying Christopher Nolan, the director. Ugh. Chris Nolan. I feel like that's just my weird friend Chris Nolan.
Did you say like Christopher Nolan sounds like that's like man that guy
He does works.
he knows
He knows something about something.
He probably is something that could be called a masterpiece. You know, like
Himself is a masterpiece.
like what I mean, like he's probably done something that someone called a masterpiece. Like Christopher Nolan is a force to be reckoned
You're
with.
talking about The Dark Knight, right?
I'm
I'm kidding. That's not a masterpiece. It's just awesome because Batman's in it. But yeah,
Batman is pretty
maybe
cool.
we can talk about Interstellar for I See It next week.
Yeah, let's do that. But I'll just do like a
Which-
little teaser.
Okay.
Watch Interstellar. I recommend it. I enjoyed it very much.
That was your teaser. I don't feel teased at all. I didn't like that face you gave me. This is the day of movie stuff. We have a lot of movie stuff on our list.
Yeah.
Which is odd because that's not our shtick. That's kind of
it kind of
the
is, and we
Victastic
just kind of
study
tried
breaks.
to make
and
it.
try to not make it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we talk about a lot more than just
That's
movies.
true.
We
That's
don't
true.
actually usually talk about movies.
That's true. But I don't know if it's an intentional avoidance of it.
On my part, a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what I know a lot about.
So let's talk about the other thing that was
that was not your highlight.
that
Okay.
was this Friday that we can talk about.
Yes, because we both saw it. Most people probably.
I-
That's not a fair thing to say.
I mean, if it's only a minute and a half, so if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it.
88 seconds.
Yes. For those of you who haven't figured it out, we are of course talking about the trailer for the new Peanuts movie.
Why do people hate the idea of a new Peanuts movie, by the way? This isn't actually what we were going to talk about, but I'm curious what you have to say.
The Peanuts are sort of like a beloved cultural icon, and often,
When you reboot something like...
yeah, especially when you make it into a 3D CGI.
Okay, I think the art style looks super cool.
No, I'm not.
I think it's really true
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that on the surface, if that's all you knew about it, you would be like, "Oh, this is going to be really bad."
I mean, it might be a fun, cute Peanuts movie.
Yeah, no, I have no idea if it'll be good or not. And this isn't what we're going to talk
No,
about.
we were trying to talk about Star Wars.
We were in fact going to talk about Star Wars.
The Force Awakens.
Yes.
The Force
It was-
Awakens.
It
Trying to do an
was-
announcer
It was
voice.
sleepy for since 2005, 4, 3. When did the last one? When did
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Wait, we can't both look this up because you look it up. I'll talk about something.
Okay, you talk.
Oh, I talk?
Talkie, man.
Drew Morgan tweeted at me, and Matt from Alaska, the most exciting thing that happened to
2005. Carry on, Matt.
the most exciting thing that happened to me over the weekend was that I fell on my skateboard in a skateboard park. I'm sorry, Drew. Hope you're okay. Feel better soon. That was a weird. It was 2005.
Yes. So I was right.
You're always right, John.
Oh, thank
Even
you.
if you're wrong.
Thank you, Matt.
It was supposed to be an insult.
Okay.
If you
Let's
you
talk
tell
about
someone
the trailer.
what trailer? Yeah.
What is the Star Wars?
I've never seen Star Wars. That's a joke. Of course I've seen Star Wars. I'm a film major.
Have you heard of the hacker Star Wars?
The script kitty.
Yeah.
Impressions, John?
I liked almost all of it.
What didn't you like? Can I guess what you didn't like? Was it the Black Stormtrooper?
No.
Was it the lightsaber?
I have mixed feelings on the lightsaber.
Okay, wait. What was the thing you didn't like?
This the lightsaber probably. I initially was like, it's dumb. I'm warming up to it, I think. We'll see.
The best explanation I've had for that is that it was a poorly constructed lightsaber, and those are exhaust ports.
That is what
That's
I've-
my favorite theory because that's interesting.
That's what I've heard as well.
I hope it's that because I honestly think a crossguard idea works, but the way it's designed in the trailer
It's
doesn't work
dumb.
because it protrudes. But
Yeah.
but it's a cool idea.
I do like because apparently that it already exists in the Star Wars lore.
Although
the vent.
they wiped out the expanded universe.
They only wiped out.
Oh, you would know more about this than me.
They only wiped out the stuff that came after the movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the
No,
books and stuff.
there's like a ton. No, I mean like chronologically after the movies.
oh,
So the stuff that happens at the same time
oh, okay.
as
Oh, why would people
the
get
new
so
movies.
mad about that?
Because there's a lot. There's a lot.
I mean,
of
I guess
that.
that's true. I guess I get being mad. You're dumb, but I get it. I get why you're dumb.
Wow.
I'm dumb a lot. Like right now.
We're all a little dumb. No,
I
one
get by
thing.
with a little help from my friends.
One thing that concerned me, and this is a super tiny thing.
But you're bringing it up.
I'm still gonna bring it up. In the scene when it's all the stormtroopers lined up in like that drop ship or whatever,
Mhm.
and they're all holding their guns, and you hear like a whine
Mm-hmm.
noise of like one of them charging their guns. It didn't sound Star Wars to me.
I don't. I'm an audio production major, so this is embarrassing. I do not know what you're talking about.
It
I
was
don't
like
remember the sound.
a little.
Are you sure that wasn't like something on the ship?
I'm
Or was
pretty
it-
sure because it was like obviously it was like a guy holding up his gun and the like camera panned down to it.
That
and
is what your biggest contention is.
I said it was a super tiny thing.
It wasn't the Black Stormtrooper
Why would I care about that?
because that's apparently a thing that people are mad about.
I'm so confused why
people are
care
mad about that?
Yeah.
I don't. Because racism is alive and well in America.
That could be my only assumption.
That's all I know of.
I mean, or
nerds are racist.
or a poor understanding of the lore.
yeah.
because some people still think that they're clones.
See, I fell into that trap. That I said that over the weekend to my family,
Mm.
and then I thought about it afterwards. And I was like, "Oh, I look like such an idiot. they're not clones still. My family's gonna think I'm so dumb. And then I realized I am dumb.
It's okay. Oh, wow, we're come full circle. Because just now you were like, sometimes I'm dumb.
I'm always dumb.
Matt, don't say that.
Okay.
It's just better to leave it unsaid.
Let everyone know it.
Just let it hang in the air. My only concern is I'm not a sound person, but I feel like Star Wars has a very distinctive sound
It does.
design. And it's one of the things I really like about it.
It was done by like probably some people would call him the greatest sound designer of our time, Ben Burt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's cool to know.
he's big in the biz, you could say. He wrote the book, you could say.
Of sound?
I mean, I don't know
The
if he's
sound-
actually written
the
a
sound
book,
book?
but it's a phrase.
Anyway,
So I can see.
it sounded like generic science
Sci-fi?
fiction and
Okay.
not like Star Wars.
Do you like the new Stormtroopers like outfits?
Yeah,
I think they're really cool.
I think they're cool, and they make sense because it's been
and like
30 years.
and like they look true to the thing. But
Yeah.
people got so mad when that got revealed. Hey, Star Wars fans are the worst.
Yeah, well, part of it is I feel like there's so many of them that
Actually,
someone's gonna get mad.
Star
over
Wars fans
something.
aren't the worst.
That's actually true. They're not the worst.
Sonic the Hedgehog. They're the worst. Or Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just made so many people angry.
As a Doctor Who fan,
As I
I
say
have
that
to
as a
agree.
Doctor Who fan. I haven't watched the new
I like
season.
Doctor Who. I've heard it's actually really good.
I heard it wasn't.
Oh, well,
And I heard it was.
I haven't watched
Typical
it.
Doctor Who.
I haven't watched it yet.
Anyway, we're not talking about Doctor Who.
Um,
I refuse to talk about Doctor Who
Yes.
right now. I thought it was back to Star Wars. I thought
Yes.
it was an excellently crafted teaser trailer.
It made me very excited to watch the movie.
It actually teased me.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more.
Yeah. Especially the part when the Millennium Falcon
That was super cool.
like, bursts on the screen and it starts blaring the
Star Wars
music.
music. And the music before that was really good too.
Yeah.
And it sounded like Star Wars without being a direct ripoff of earlier movies.
It just
John Williams, man.
felt like Star Wars.
John Williams, man.
Yes.
John Williams. Overall, 4 out of 5, the perfect amount of stars. Just kidding. I
You
don't
don't
know.
want too many stars. You,
No.
You can overdose.
You don't, Fat cat. What do you need 5 stars for? Star Wars. Am I right?
I've also decided that I'm gonna like it. Pretty much. Like it's just
don't. That's a dumb thing to say.
no, because here's the thing.
You want to be.
I didn't
countercultural?
like the prequels very much.
Really? That's an odd stance to take.
I know it's pretty uncommon, and I didn't like, in a sort of somewhat unrelated topic, I didn't like the Hobbit prequels very much.
Oh yeah, we've been putting off talking about the Hobbit because we disagree.
But we don't have to talk about it. I'll just say that much. It's a lot of energy to hate something.
So you're just lazy.
Well, I just decided that
That you're lazy.
they're trying their best, and unless it's absolutely terrible, I'm just gonna not worry about things that annoy
That is a
me.
wonderful stance to take. If only more people thought that way, John. About everything. War. Who? What is it good for?
Next week, we'll
Absolutely.
talk about what war's good for. Tune in. Three Amigos
Hey,
radio
if
show.
if you've ever wondered why people go to war, tune in next week. We're going to go deep into political, military-industrial complex issues.
Oh, wow. All right.
That's one of my favorite buzzwords is
Military-indu-
military-industrial complex. Anyway.
I think Matt's already tipped his hat as to why he thinks we go to war.
Anyway, yeah, Star
Tipped
Wars.
his hand. I just said tipped his hat.
I didn't know that was a. Oh, tipped it. Yeah, okay, yeah. You misspoke.
I did.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. I'd
yeah,
like to
Star Wars
apologize.
teaser trailer. Probably one of the more perfect teaser trailers that have been released, along with one of the the first like Godzilla 2014. teaser
That was
trailers.
really well done.
those
also,
those two
when
stand
they're,
out in my
like,
mind. And then the movie sucked.
thought it was okay, but I watched
Most
it.
people thought it was okay.
I watched it in a double feature right after watching Maleficent.
Oh,
And
see, that's not fair.
It was like
My mom liked that movie, I think.
Maleficent.
Yeah. I think that was a movie designed for moms to like, though.
Yeah, you're probably right. It was not a good.
Shout out to
movie.
my mom. Love you. Your taste in movies is bad. Just kidding. That's not
Were you
true.
trying to disguise your voice?
Yeah, she
So
would
I-
know who I was. No. Anyway, I was trying to segue here. So, perfect teaser trailer. Unlike Jurassic World.
I forgot to watch it.
John!
Oh,
Dude, it's long, too.
how long is it?
It's like 2 minutes, so like you can't just watch it right now. No.
I'm sorry. I didn't write it down.
Okay.
And well, because I was also really busy. I had a lot of homework to do the last 2 days.
Can I just talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
It gives away like all the plot. That's pretty much
Really?
it. Well, I mean, okay, to be fair,
like,
when you're
what's the
going into a
plotting gonna
Jurassic
be?
Park movie, you know it's gonna be there's gonna be dinosaurs and they're probably gonna escape from their pens. But they did a dumb thing in that they created like a dinosaur hybrid creature, like a super dinosaur.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do
Wait,
that?
a super dinosaur? Like
It's a hybrid dinosaur and it's like apparently like super good at being a dinosaur. It's the Usain Bolt of dinosaurs.
it's a top-notch dinosaur.
Like
10 out of 10.
Like
Rated
these
10 out of
humans
10
did
by
what God
Dinosaur
couldn't.
Monthly.
Dinosaur Monthly.
By Dinosaur Fancy
By
magazine.
the sports bust. Shout out to Cat Fancy.
I just love that there's a magazine called Cat Fancy.
I
Because
know.
you just think if there was a magazine, a weird magazine dedicated to cats,
It should be called.
it should be called Cat,
Cat Fancy.
Fancy.
Yeah, it has. Anyway, back to Jurassic World. Also, I don't like that name, Jurassic World. I get it.
It sounds like they couldn't get the rights to Jurassic Park.
Well, if they do have rights to Jurassic,
No, but that's what it sounds
that way.
like. It sounds like they're making it sounds like the spiritual sequel.
It sounds like I wanted the movie to be like the world was taken over by dinosaurs. That's what
would
I
be-
wanted.
that would be pretty
and
great.
I think that would be a better movie. It'd be like
Was it-
Left Behind, but with dinosaurs.
Oh,
I've never seen Left Behind.
don't. It was not a good movie.
Anyway, oh yeah, you watched that, the new
I
one with
did.
Nick Cage.
I did, yeah.
We talked about it, I think. Anyway, yeah, Chris Pratt is in it, and that's all it has going for it.
I do like Chris Pratt.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He's a funny guy. Seems like a real swell feller.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not even that big on the original Jurassic Park. Like, it's a really good movie. I've seen it twice, and like, yeah, that's a really great movie.
But
and then it's like, and now I'm never gonna think about it again.
like I wouldn't. I mean, it's a movie about dinosaurs.
Hey, for the time, and the effects still look really good to this day, which is
That's
an impressive feat.
for yeah.
For it was what 90?
Yeah, 90s. I don't know when.
I think it might have been early 90s. But yeah.
Oh, I think it was 1993. I think.
Why?
Let me look it up, and then I'll tell you why. Continue.
I'm just not a huge Steven Spielberg fan. Like, I know friends listening, Annette, is not going to like me saying this. I don't like E.T. at all. When was it made?
1993.
See, I knew you were right because you made a look. Like,
What?
you were satisfied because you got it right. Why did you know it was 1993,
So,
John?
years ago, when Facebook quizzes were really big,
Yeah.
or it wasn't quite a Facebook quiz, but it was those kinds of things that
Yeah.
got shared on Facebook. I took one of those, and it was like the things that were big in the year you were born.
Okay.
And I remember one of the facts was that Jurassic Park came out in the year I was born.
Okay, that's actually a fair thing to know by.
And that's the only thing I remember from that.
Oh, I was hoping you would remember more because I'm curious.
Well,
Hey, you know what was big in the year that I was born? I was born.
what
Biggest
year,
deal of all.
What was? Oh, that was
The
big deal. Was
Yeah,
that you were born.
Yeah, that I was born. I took a quiz and it said you were born.
Wow. Can you imagine like?
I was also Person of the Year in Times Magazine 2006.
Actually, could you imagine like if you were a famous person, and you took that quiz, and that
And you
might
were-
actually be like.
Ask me 30 years from now. Wink.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding.
when you get a
When I get
film intern of the
when they
of
give
the
me
year.
all the Golden Globes and all the Academy Awards for everything, even costume.
I don't think it
design.
counts if you're holding
If I'm holding everyone hostage.
them hostage with a bomb.
Shouts out to the TSA.
Ah,
Oh,
yes, topical.
I don't know. They're not topical
It's getting
anymore.
political.
Remember when they were topical and everyone was up in arms?
And then they got
And then
more
when
than
you-
topical.
Nice. Are you referring to like?
They're rather invasive.
That's okay. Topical.
Yes.
Oh, hey, I want to get this out of the way before I forget for like the third week in a row. Regarding the phone, we're never doing the phone again.
Yes.
If you call us, we're gonna hang up. It's happened more than once.
Yeah.
Shouts out. Stop. But what we're thinking
Shouts
of doing.
out to all our obnoxious listeners.
Yeah, you guys.
we hate you.
You're our worst nightmares and our only friends.
Life
is hard.
Such is life.
Such is life in Soviet Russia. No, we're gonna try to set up a I knew it.
I was actually thinking maybe Matt shouldn't say this because then they'll call. But then I thought maybe saying that will only encourage them more.
That thought occurred to me too.
This is like picking at a scab, Matt.
I think this is my friend Peter, because I think he wrote down the number and then he's just kept calling. I think he said that. I don't know.
Let's just power through.
But yeah, we're gonna try to open up. We're going to. It won't be this semester since this semester's almost over. So we'll probably do it next semester. We'll set up the Three Amigos radio show like Skype. And then you can like Skype voice call us, and that will work.
Yeah, we can
because we can plug it into our computer now.
Yeah,
and that will work. And that way, we're not giving out our personal cell phone numbers or like our personal email numbers. So that
if you wanna chat on the internet
on our internet numbers,
just dial up my email.
Just type in my IP address and we'll get to chatting.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's planned in the future, like next semester future.
Oh, we should have made a teaser trailer.
A teaser
for it,
a perfect teaser trailer
of like us talking
about it.
Yeah, but we're talking over Skype.
Oh, that'd be.
And then it says coming 2015,
and then people would be like, "What?" That's what they do anyway.
Yeah, and they'll be curious. It'll generate hype.
Oh, hype! The hype machine.
Yeah.
Hype machine's rolling on through here.
The hype train going.
Yeah.
Full speed ahead.
Choo, 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 choo.
Hype train sounded a little squeaky there.
Choo, choo.
So oil the wheels with some social media.
Hey, oil the wheels of our hype train with your likes on our Facebook.
Oh, yeah. It's powered by retweets and likes.
Just like my ego.
Oh.
Nice.
Accurate.
I know, it is.
Do you want to talk about a certain package you've received in the mail?
Oh, I forgot we were talking about
You want to do just a little recap?
Yeah.
Analysis?
I listen to podcasts, and some of them are sponsored by lootcrate.com. We aren't, and we will not be seeking them because...
I mean, money's money, man.
Oh, that's true. I will accept all forms of cash.
I will sell out for
please
anything.
Send me all your Bitcoins, all your Dogecoins, all your
other
pesos,
meme-based cryptocurrencies.
God, cryptocurrency. Yeah, be sure to send me your May coins, your green text dollars.
Green text greenbacks.
Nice. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Anyway, enough about it. But yeah, I bought like 1 month of Loot Crate. It's this thing where you like subscribe to them, and then once a month they send you a box with things
it's
in
like
loot.
A box of nerdy things.
Yeah, a box
basically.
of nerdy things. I've been always curious, and okay, brief nerd talk. I'm gonna try to sprint through this next part. The only reason I subscribed to it was because they announced that they were going to have something Halo related, and I really like the video game series Halo. And
I've seen the video, and I know what the Halo related item is, and I'm curious to hear your reaction.
And so I bought it. It's $20. I didn't really want to spend $20 on it, but I'm a sucker,
Halo.
and I like Halo, and I'm an idiot, and so I bought it. It got here while I was on Thanksgiving break, and I was like, "Oh, I have something to look forward to, a secret surprise." So I opened it Monday. Wow, I've been meaning to unsubscribe.
Yeah,
I got that. What was in it was a shirt with Pirates and Ninja on it. From 2001. Cool. Thanks, internet. A coin from the new Assassin's Creed game, which is kind of cool.
if you really like that game.
I mean,
but
I played them and they were nice.
I've heard that one's not very good though.
Yeah, I heard that too. And what else? Something from Street Fighter, a game I've never played.
It was a headband.
Was it a headband? It's super cool. What, like coupons to like Mega Man comics?
I watched the
unboxing.
Yeah. It was like a tiny replica Mega Man helmet.
Oh yeah. That was cool, but I don't like Mega Man.
So what color was yours?
Green, I think.
Oh, that was actually the guy I watched. That was his.
Maybe
too.
they were all green.
Maybe
it's the
color no one wants.
I think green. The power of the fat cat, or the color of the fat cats.
Oh, the
one percenters.
Yeah.
Fight the power. Hashtag fight the power. And so the thing like I was hinging on that made me buy it, the Halo thing, it's just a Mega Bloks Halo figure. That's all it was. And I bought it like an idiot. I feel so dumb. It's not like I can even do anything with any of this stuff in there because I don't like it. And nobody I know likes this stuff. If you really like Mega Man, don't. Just kidding. If you really like Mega Man and you want a helmet that's kind of small and stupid and green, hit me up. I'll give it to you for free because I don't want this stuff. If you really like pirates and ninjas fighting and the idea of that is super funny to you, first of all, go back to 2001 and then hit me up once you get to present times and I'll give you that shirt. It's a size large.
Oh.
So, it'll fit tiny people too.
It'll look funny.
Yeah, you'll look dumb. But, you're going to look dumb anyway because you're wearing a stupid shirt that a dumb company sent you. Yeah. Shout out to lootcrate.com. Please sponsor us. We want money. I'll say anything you want.
What's really funny, because this Ashens is the guy I watch.
Yeah, we talked about him when we talked about YouTube.
The YouTube special.
Yeah.
It's not what it was.
No. The YouTube-tacular.
I think they send him to him for free.
Yeah, that's what they do to the people that I...
But he trashes them every week. Like he opens them and he's like, this is all junk.
It is all junk.
Every now and then there's stuff he likes, but...
That's what I imagine, and I'm not going to stick around and waste my money for when I could probably just go buy the thing that was in it that I want.
There's always there's
the element of surprise.
The fun of gambling.
Yes.
That's what it is, basically.
But instead of fun gambling, it's the lame kind of gambling where you don't win, but you don't really lose either. Did that make any sense?
That is the fun, isn't it?
No, the fun is
not
winning.
Just throwing your money. Well, but is it more fun than the kind where you always lose?
Hey, at least I'm getting somewhere, to a terrible place. Now I'm just getting mediocre gaming, like nerd culture, stupid things.
Jared Burnham tweeted to you.
Yeah, I just got a notification. I've beat every Mega Man, but I don't want a mooch. If I give that helmet to you, will you give it to Jared for me?
Yes.
We should sign it.
The official Three Amigos.
The Three Amigos.
I'll ask him.
Hey, we should have a raffle.
We should raffle off your loot.
Because actually, I'm keeping the Halo thing because I still like it.
We should make our own loot crate.
Yeah, what should we call it? Better crate.
The
Amigo crate.
Three Amigos crate.
And then we can take over the amiibo things that Nintendo has too, and call them Amigos.
Oh,
they're like little statues that you can play with or something.
You mean toys?
No, but they're
like some sort of little
No, like those things that you put on like a little platform and like the characters on your video game, that kind of thing. It's a dumb thing for children.
I know what you mean.
Video games are dumb things for children.
Yes, we are cool adults. We don't play video games.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. What's Halo? I didn't waste my money for
What is a Halo?
You mean the Angels? That's all I know. Christian, yes, Bible study, abstinence, temperance, respect.
I don't play the video.
Darkness. Vampires.
Okay, all right, Matt.
LootCrate.com. The worst of them all. So yeah, never get anything from Loot Crate. It'll waste your life. It'll waste your money, and it'll make you cry. I didn't cry, but it could if you're super sensitive.
But you were close. Like if you got another one, it puts you over the edge.
It might. And actually, I've been trying to unsubscribe, but the website has not been working on any of my computers.
Maybe everyone's trying to unsubscribe, and it's like
I'm gonna try to go to lootcrate.com right now, and I doubt it's gonna work because now I look like a dummy. It worked.
Wow.
Well, hey, I've been meaning to unsubscribe for the past week.
All right.
So
this is happening on air. We should live tweet your unsubscription from.
I am unsubscribing from Loot Crate.
We're gonna stream Matt's unsubscription from Loot Crate.
Okay. How do I get out of here? Billing address, shipping address. How do I do
Here's the trick. You can't.
I'm afraid of that. Yes.
Well, wait, maybe did you only buy 1 month?
No, you buy it by it's subscription based.
So you're buying like a month at a time.
So yeah, you can buy like a year at a time, and it's supposedly cheaper. I bought the 1 month because I didn't want to be locked into this. Hey, at least I didn't buy like a year subscription to stupidlootcrate.stupidcom. Maybe if I just get rid of my payment.
Matt, tell us how you
information.
really feel.
I hate loot crates. It's a fun idea. It's just stupid.
Part of it is it's not.
How do I unsubscribe? There's no button. There's no button under my account. Is this what a radio show is? Is me trying to unsubscribe from this stupid website?
Yeah.
We have 5 minutes.
Yeah, we do.
I'm not going to continue this escapade, though. Turn your sound off.
I'm sorry.
You maniac.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I'll figure that out later. Yeah, Loot Crate sucks. Down with Loot Crate. They are the fat cats. They are the 1%.
Are they?
No.
I imagine, like, what if they were listening to this, and they're like, "We're trying our best, man."
Uh,
I mean,
Try
think about
harder.
Think of it this way.
some people like it.
Like, nerdy junk is actually pretty expensive. Like, I feel like you wouldn't be able to actually buy that much for $20.
No, I mean, I think it's
Especially when you factor in that they have to make a profit. and
yeah.
mail
I
it to
think
you.
it's a kind of a deal, in quotations.
If you wanted that stuff,
if you wanted that stuff,
like if you were really into Mega Man and Street
And
Fighter
Pirates and Ninjas.
and Pirates and Ninjas and Halo Mega Bloks, you'd be like, sweet.
this isn't the
This
first.
is like a great.
It's not the only Halo Mega Blocks I even have. I've
a
bought
dark
them
confession. Did you buy them knowingly before?
before. Yeah, like they were like $1.
Actually, Mega Bloks is kind of cool.
Don't let the '90s kids hear you say that. They'll get real mad because
mean-
their childhood was the best, and you're not allowed to like things that weren't their childhood. Brief
People
tirade.
compare them to Lego. They're different than Lego.
Yeah, they are.
They're not as good.
Well, that's
I
a
think-
matter of opinion.
I yes. In my
They're
opinion,
just different.
In my opinion, it's like saying video games aren't as good as apples or something. Like they're not. They're not.
Oh, you mean that common saying comparing apples and oranges?
no,
John?
but see, they're still fruit. So they're still fruit. So I feel like they are actually
So apples
easily
and tomatoes.
comparable.
Although they're both red.
Yes,
Green
well,
apples and
sometimes
red tomatoes.
because there's also green tomatoes.
Yeah, that's
and
why
there's green
I
apples.
That's why I emphasized. What?
Anyway,
Our conversations are dumb.
we're dumb. This is dumb. Why do people listen to this?
They don't.
Oh,
Simple as that.
Oh, right.
Actually, my friends back home, every once a week I get a picture of them like in one of their houses watching our YouTube uploads.
Oh, that's nice.
I know it warms my little heart. I send them the
Something needs to.
this cold stone
Gotta
heart.
keep it going.
I always send back the emoticon with the colon and the 3, the cute face. You know, it's one of my favorite faces. You know, the one that we're.
Oh, the
I can't make it with my face because
like,
it's
is it
unnatural.
the 3.
Yeah, it's the 3.
The-
Yeah, like the cat. It kind of looks like a cat. I
it's-
think.
I think it's supposed to be a cute kitty that's smiling.
I never mean it like a cat because that's a weird person thing to do, and I'm not weird. What? What's video games? What? Van Gogh art, high art, Stanley Kubrick, Django Unchained. I don't know.
High art, like Django
Like
Unchained.
Unchained. One of these days we should have a fervent debate about art. John, what's art? You're wrong.
Art is what
I
you
hate
make
you.
it.
Oh, what?
Art is
That was a cop out answer.
art is
Cop
the
Out,
way-
starring Tracy Morgan and Bruce Willis. That's a movie, buddy cop movie.
Cop Out.
I want to watch that movie because I've heard it's terrible. Actually, it's probably not the good terrible. It's probably the bad
It's
terrible.
just the bad terrible. You're
Man,
just,
I've realized very quickly over the past this semester the difference between good bad and just bad.
Yeah.
And it's funny how what I don't even know what the difference is.
I think part of it is
Like The Room.
the
was
room is
good,
good
bad.
Yeah, The Room. That's funny.
What's a movie that's bad? I don't watch movies that are Maze Runner.
Maleficent was bad. Maze Runner.
Maze Runner wasn't bad. Maze Runner was mediocre.
Yeah.
Lawful
there was
mediocre. Chaotic mediocre.
there were a couple parts that were good bad, including The end.
When Chunk died or whatever that kid's name was supposed to be.
you just spoiled the movie.
Oh, hey, spoilers if you haven't seen Maze Runner.
Don't.
That's the spoiler.
If
is
you
that
liked
it's bad.
the book, actually, from people I've heard from people who liked the book, it's not as good as the book. So if you liked the book,
Really? Because I've heard that from every person who's ever read a book that became a movie.
well, I mean, sometimes I think it's more
Except for
true
The Hobbit.
than others.
Did I just hurt you? Did that hurt when I said that? Because it was meant
All
to.
right, let's wrap this up.
No,
Let's
we
wrap
still
this
got a
up.
minute.
We got a minute.
Actually,
I.e., wrap it up because we have a minute.
I'm gonna go see if DJ YNA is outside. He's not. But we have time to keep it. Now it's 10 o'clock. Did I just break something?
No, it's fine. But you almost broke something.
I think I've broke something.
Oh, man. Okay, we're going to have to rush Matt to the hospital.
Yeah, that's what's happening now. It's not. I'm fine.
It's not.
I'm a young man.
We joked. We pranked you.
I love playing pranks on my bros. Oh, John. I'm glad that you understand our humor. What did I say? Why? What? That sentence didn't make sense. I was talking to you and I said hour.
You're really tired.
You're pretty tired.
I'm not nearly as tired as you are, but I'm
No, you're
also
not.
pretty tired. So this is just...
Thanks for listening.
All right. So next week we're gonna talk about Christmas.
Ah, dude.
We're gonna have the Christmas special.
I could talk about Christmas, the Christmas-tacular.
Next week is actually going to be a pretty good episode, I think.
Really? Do you have more planned than I do?
Well, I feel like with something as specific as Christmas to talk about, we could talk about for a while.
Honestly, Christmas is my favorite, so yeah, I could probably talk about it.
Me too, yeah. Christmas is great.
If Christmas is not your favorite...
All hail Christmas.
What'd you say about Halo?
Christmas for president.
Christmas. Hashtag Christmas 2016. Just kidding. I want 4 more years of Obama.
I have to amend the Constitution then.
What's the Constitution?
It's the law of the land.
Did Obama write it? If not, then I don't care. Then I don't care.
It was it was created fully formed in the tear of an eagle.
of the rare red, white, and blue colored eagle.
Yeah, yeah.
That took a weird turn.
Indeed, it did. So next week, the Three Amigos Christmas special with guest star,
we have a guest star?
Jeremiah Crisp.
Oh, we have Jeremiah on?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping we'd have Jeremiah on.
So Jeremiah's going to join us.
Did you ask him?
I think so. Yes,
well,
I did.
Hey, Jeremiah, if he didn't ask you, you want to be on our show next week?
Is that cool?
Is that can we? Is that okay?
Should, people who aren't Jeremiah don't.
Yeah. Hey, if you're not Jeremiah, don't answer this.
Don't,
I mean Jeremiah Crisp. Sorry.
Don't Jeremiah want to be on our show?
Is that okay? Cool. You should just be on the show.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, he totally just tweeted at us saying it was super cool.
We're pretty cool. Like we're pretty chill. We're pretty
bros.
tight. You know, he tweets to me all the time. He's like, "Hey, you want to get lunch?"
Anyway.
And then.
Anyway.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Oh, that was a week.
Is that?
I thought that was weak. Let's do
that
it
was
again.
that was the point. That was the joke.
Oh no, I want a strong exit.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
That was so much stronger, Matt. All right, try this. Thank you all for listening. This exit is strong. That exit wasn't strong.
Nope. That's what's funny. Let Lauren in.
Hello.
I was painting, so I was on the side.
Doesn't look like you're painting.
What?
Doesn't look like you're
I'm
painting.
not painting anymore.
Oh, I was confused.
So, Jordan sent me a message. You should do the raffle thing instead of giving me things. That sounds pretty fun. And then he said, but you could also rig the raffle to give me that sweet, sweet helmet.
Jeremiah, we will, or what? Oops, sorry. Jared, we'll try to do that. I'll edit that out.